Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Truth Hurts. Today I'm going to be discussing red flag number 270, confronting a smear campaign. This is my third time addressing a narcissistic smear campaign, and with this video I will have covered all aspects of the insult. This will be my last time doing so. Anytime you go against the grain, expect to be talked about. Anytime you become a whistleblower, expect to be talked about. Anytime you call someone out, expect to be talked about. Anytime you do something professionals hasn't done, expect to be talked about. Anytime you are dealing with a narcissist, expect to be talked about. Think about it. When you don't put up with people's bullshit, when people don't get their way, they immediately dislike you and start talking about you. Another reason why people talk is because they are exposing someone that violated them. Expose. Also called being put on blast, which means to disclose a person's character to the public. Prime example. Lilith tells people I write books on women that left me. That's not true. I write books on people's ratchet behavior, so others can recognize the behavior with someone else. How else can Lilith be called out 96 times within the book, with her behavior being identical with Judy's without knowing her? Example. Both women, Judy and Lilith, both had men that taken down their children's bedroom doors off the hinges because they both had badass kids that were disrespectful to the men. I didn't know Lilith when I was discussing Judy in the book. When you call out people like this, they will cry smear campaign without knowing the true definition of the terminology. Don't believe me? Next time you hear someone say smear campaign, ask them what it means, and hear them tell you half the definition. Smear campaign, a dirty political campaign run against your opponent, using exaggerations, lies, and or quotes taken out of context in an attempt to scare or disgust the public against the candidate. Half the definition you will hear will always be, it's lies. Yet those will be the very same people believing the lies. People believe lies quicker than they will believe the truth, because lies are more entertaining to gossip with. That's why when you show them evidence, the available body of facts or information indicating whether a belief or proposition is true or valid, they choose to ignore it. They literally close their eyes and their ears to all the facts of pictures, videos, legal documents, witnesses' testimonies. And mind you, witnesses have to be there in order to see something as truth. But you will find these same people drawing conclusions based off of hearsay or for third parties who don't have a clue what happened. Prime example. On red flag number 261, Kim Wilson and the narcissist. Just this morning, one of Kim's cronies, monkeys, Anna Maria Stochbard, however you pronounce it, with a fake profile, made a comment, and I quote, "You are living proof of an overt malignant narcissist, and are unveiling yourself as the narcissist. You are the more you open your mouth." Can't even speak proper English. She chose to ignore everything I said about Kim attacking me in the video to attack me with commentary, a series of remarks which is not proof. These people are what you call flying monkeys. Flying monkeys are those that keep drama flowing by putting in their 2 cents and carrying information of what's being said between arguing parties. Flying monkeys also provide entitlement to the narcissist, making them feel whatever that was done was justified, no matter how immoral the deeds. These people know nothing of beneficence, the act of doing good. They're so negative, they don't know what's positive. Now, this smear campaign has a variety of purposes. And the intent is what makes the difference between right and wrong. In psychology, it's known as ethical and moral. And I'm going to break it down to you. Smear campaigns normally arise when you are doing something an envious person doesn't want you to do. Prime example. Bill Cosby, who was just found guilty of rape. No one gives a damn about them women, including the women that cried rape. Else, they would have been crying loudly within days of the incident, and not 30 years later. This was truly about Bill Cosby attempting to purchase NBC Studios. And envious people who did not want that formulated this drama with him. Envious, a state of emotional being characterized by a desire to be in another's shoes, as opposed to jealousy, which is an emotional state where one deems that if he or she cannot have something, none should have it. Envy creates spiteful, wicked, hateful actions, which harassment, intimidation, and bullying comes into play, which leads to creeping, lying, and cheating. You don't have to be in a relationship for the last 30 to occur. Creeping is searching for information. Lying is saying the opposite of what's true. Cheating is the act of dishonestly or unfairly, acting honestly, dishonestly, or unfairly in order to gain advantage. All of this is bullshit. Envious people are those who create bullshit, also known as drama queens. Drama queens are those that blow everything out of proportion when they don't get their way. They have some emotional dysfunction to make life harder for whomever they're upset with. Prime example. Lilith bursts into my room to attack me with a halogen lamp when I ignored her. Then calls the police when I tossed her out of my room. In other words, they start shit, then call the police. Majority don't recognize drama queens when they say, I don't like drama. Yeah, they're the ones creating the drama. Red flag! Run! How do you deal with a smear campaign? Simple. Don't go toe to toe, blow for blow, round for round with them. Ignore them and leave them alone. This is called implementing no contact. Nerds can't do that. I literally have subscribers who don't like my channel that live to place thumbs down whenever I make a video. These are people who have no life. Realize you have a better life than them, if that's their mission in life. When you realize you're nothing like them, you will start feeling better about yourself. This was demonstrated in the movie Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze, with Steve saying, being called a crackhead isn't personal? Dalton. No. It's two nouns combined to elicit a prescribed response. What if someone calls my mama a hoe? Is she? Most times, the name calling is nothing but projection. That's how they feel about themselves. The ones calling people crackheads are drug addicts themselves. Alcoholics, potheads, crackheads. Trust me on this one. Watch Red Flag number 51, Narcissists as Drug Addicts, which will be at the end of this video. Now I know, watching people believing the lies and befriending someone with this despicable nature, say it like Daffy Duck to place emphasis on the word despicable. will disgust you with you saying, "What the F?" I've been there. I myself felt like Ryan Reynolds in The Hitman Bodyguard, sitting in the midst of nuns, liking Samuel L. Jackson, with the assassin mocking him in his face, singing along with the nuns who killed over 150 people. Excuse me, 250 easy. And Ryan felt so stifled sitting within that van, he couldn't wait to jump out when the van pulled up to the destination. Watch the clip at the end of this video. I'm sure you could relate. But notice what Ryan does. He blesses the nuns, idiots, telling them go with God. That's what you have to do with the narcs and the Flying Monkeys campaigns. Let them go their way, away from you, and bless them. If you choose to go back and forth with idiots, you become a bigger idiot. As long as you are arguing with them, you will be in constant contact with them, which is exactly what they want. Do not give them what they want. With smear campaigns, when you see someone constantly providing proof when they speak, evidence will hold up in court of law. That's someone trying to deliver a message to the masses that's worth listening to.